Guys, welcome back to another sit down video. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about the best side hustles that every woman can do from the comfort of her home. Yes, we're actually looking at side hustles that you can do alongside making that 9 to 5 moolah. So let's get started. Now, the very first side hustle I'm going to mention is either opening an Etsy store or opening a Shopify store. So if you're someone that either has a large following, not a large following, but a significant amount of following on social media, and while you have these followers, you also have a craft that you're into, either you're in tailoring, you're in woodwork, you're basically in craft, and you want to sell this service to the significant followers that you have, you can actually open an Etsy store or open a Shopify store and then promote your services to your followers. Now, I know a ton of women that are making a killing from these stores that they've opened, so much that they have quit their 9 to 5s and have gone full-time into their businesses. Now, I'm not saying you should please quit your 9 to 5. No. What I'm saying is that I know a lot of people that have made so much money, so much that they had to quit their 9 to 5 because their businesses were making 10 times what their actual jobs were paying. So if you have a skill set that you want to promote on social media, you can actually open an Etsy store or create a website, open a Shopify store, and just make your money from there. Now, the second side hustle I'm going to mention is becoming a personal shopper. And I'm going to say this because I've actually seen a lot of women, especially here in Lagos, making a killing from this. Now, I know that there are women, right, that wake up in the morning in London and go to like Primark and go to Marks and Spencer's and go to H&M, and they go and they buy shirts, skirts, slippers, shoes, bags, underwear, and they come back to Nigeria and they sell them for a profit. Doesn't that sound insane? I mean, it's not your stay-at-home job, but it's making a killing, especially with these FX rates. Like, you need to figure out the best way for you to make a lucrative killing with personal shopping. Now, there are also women that do this with actual luxury items like Chanel, Dior, whatever you call it. They're making a killing from buying these and bringing them to Nigeria or their clientele abroad and selling them for a profit. So you too can actually become a personal shopper. All you have to do is probably create a social media page and then post the item that you've gone to shop for and then sell them to your clientele. You might have to do a bit of sponsored ads on Instagram, but I promise you there's a market for it. And as long as you're being consistent with your posts and with your clientele and with your product, you're going to make a killing from it. Now, the third side hustle, and this is for my Naija people, are the grocery shoppers. I know abroad it's probably like, what do you mean grocery shoppers? So now let me give you the tea. Do you know that there are people here in Lagos that go to Mile 12? I'm not sure if everybody knows what Mile 12 is, but it's this area that's close to the border for Lagos states, and they collect farmers' products from out of states. So from states in the north, from states in the east, from states in the west and the south. They all come and they sell their products at this location in Mile 12. Now, products such as tomatoes, onions, pepper, plantain, rice, you name it, they come there and they sell them. Now, why I'm mentioning this side hustle is that these guys are coming to this location in bulk. So they're bringing tomatoes in bulk. They're bringing rice in bulk. Now, let me tell you where it gets crazy. I buy a bucket of tomatoes for about 3,000 to 4,000 naira. That's because the prices are inflated everywhere. If you go to this same Mile 12, do you know that a basket of tomatoes, a big basket like this, like huge basket, goes for about 10,000 naira. Now imagine me buying 2 buckets of tomatoes. That's 8,000 naira already. But a big basket of tomatoes from the north is like 10, 15,000. I mean, I probably am exaggerating with the prices now because things have definitely gone up, but you can get that basket of tomatoes and then sell a bucket for that same 4,000 naira. You now deliver it to people's homes. People give you their shopping list and they tell you, oh, I want maybe 5 or 10 kg of tomatoes, I want plantain, I want pepper, and they give you their price list. And based on how frequent you've gone to the market, because you will also have your own price list, you tell them, this is how much this costs, this is how much this costs, and then you also charge for delivery, maybe delivery to their homes, to their doorstep is 3,000 naira. Do you know you can actually make a lucrative amount of revenue from that alone. You are the middleman between the market and the consumers. People don't like going to the market anymore. That's the honest truth. And you being the middleman of going to the market, purchasing these items and sending them to the consumers in their homes has already created a new revenue for you as a grocery shopper. Now, the fifth side hustle I'm going to mention is actually selling digital courses. Now, if you are an influencer or a content creator and you have a large following, why don't you sell things to your following? Like, I actually feel it's absurd when I see like big influencers or big content creators that have a huge following that are loyal to them. They don't sell products. Like, why? You know this guy can purchase things from you, right? Anything you sell, they will purchase it. Those are loyal customers. Now imagine things that will actually benefit them. For example, I am a content creator that talks about business, starting businesses, leveraging your businesses, building profit or creating revenue, and I'm selling digital products such as a business plan. I have added another source of income. Hope you know. It's actually insane the amount of money you can make from selling digital products. I know a lot of influencers that are selling Lightroom presets, that are booking or setting up strategy calls that are charging money for, that are doing master classes for people that want to learn content creation and are making a killing from this. So if you have that following, or you're a content creator and you have that following, you can actually use this as another source of income to put money in your pockets. Yeah, that's the right word. Now the next point is to become a party planner. Now when my daughter turned 1 earlier in May, I didn't realize the amount of work that went into party planning, especially party planning for a 1-year-old. Guys, it was the most ridiculous thing you can ever think about. But I went through this and I didn't go through it alone. I hired a party planner. And let me tell you what the function of these people are. They will come and give you a budget for everything from chair rentals to canopy rentals to the bouncing castle to face painting to the confectionery stand. For children parties, they actually have, their vendors that they reach out to for popcorn, hot dogs, ice cream, whatever you can think about, they have their vendors. They have vendors for activities, like I said, for the bouncing castle, for a ball pit, for face painting, for the DJ. They do everything down to decorating the entire party. And all you have to do is just sit back and pay them their money. And I tell you that this person that I hired made my life easy because I was running mad. I thank her every day and I recommend her to a lot of people that are doing parties because she was that essential to my party planning. Now, if you want to actually go into this business, first off, you have to realize that it's not a thing everybody can do. You actually have to have been either hosting parties for friends or hosting parties for family, have some sort of experience before you actually go into the business. So you have to sit back and realize, like, do I actually have what it takes to become a party planner? If you think you do, then girl, go ahead. Once you've decided that you want to become this person, start with close family and friends, build your portfolio. Right after you build a portfolio, you can now start to publicize the events that you've done, the things that you've catered for. You can post them on your social media. You actually have to post them on social media because event is a visual thing. People want to see the work you've done for them to trust you with the work they're about to give you. Now, remember when I said people actually outsource the grocery shopping part? People also outsource the cooking part. That's the meal prepping part. A lot of people these days, like, they don't want to go to work and, hustle all day and come back and then have to go to the market, buy food, come back, make it, and then eat. Where's the energy coming from? I mean, our generation is very much different than the previous generation, but they have figured out that, look, if I can outsource this part of my day to somebody else, why not? I mean, you're not only paying for the service, but you're also paying for the convenience. The fact that you're gonna come back home to a cooked meal and you didn't lift a finger, all you have to do is just pay money and you have your cooked meal. It's like having your restaurant bring food to your home, but instead it's at a discounted price because you're buying in bulk. So yeah, I'm not really gonna go in deep. If you haven't seen my meal prepping video, I'm gonna link it up here and put it in the description box just so you can catch up and understand what it actually entails to starting this business. And then the next point is to become a virtual assistant / a social media manager. I know it sounds bizarre, like, why do you need to become a virtual assistant? Who are the people that are looking for this service? I am a creator and I am looking for a virtual assistant. Well, not right now, but I need a virtual assistant for my content creating. I am probably the worst person when it comes to replying emails. So actually having somebody that schedules my day, that plans my day, that ensures that my day is on its A game, I need that person. But as a woman in this day and age, just trying to make a living and looking for a lucrative way to do that from the comfort of your home, becoming a virtual assistant is your go-to gal. Now, if you say you have zero experience on becoming a virtual assistant, I actually have 1 or 2 companies that actually train you to become a virtual assistant. I think they have about maybe a 4 to 8 week program where you can learn to become one, and then they actually place you in different companies to leverage this skill. So I'm gonna link that company down below so you can take a look at them. If you're interested in registering with them, go right ahead. Now, if you want to become a social media manager, you first have to figure out that, do I have a passion in creating content? Do I love social media so much that I want to work as a manager for somebody else on social media? If that is you, then becoming social media manager is your go-to gal. You can do this with one easy app, Canva. Canva has done the work for you. Canva just lets you sit down there, choose the brand colors, choose the font, choose the text, choose the images, and just post. Your job is to now create or curate content that you need to post for your clients, maybe on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. Creating content for your clients, you can actually do that from the comfort of your home. So yeah, guys, these are the side hustles that have been tested and tried, and I know that they work, and that's why I'm sitting down here pitching them to you to ensure that you get off your chair and start these hustles right after you watch this video. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, join the community, okay? Join the community and keep watching. Bye, guys.
You're crazy for saying I should slow down.